Welcome back, everyone, to
Hello.
the Halo Rec League. Oh, I fully did not talk to you before going live, so that's my bad.
All good.
That's my
All
bad.
good.
I'm interfering. But we're back. Match number 2 is underway for tonight. We got Status Who versus Old Guys. Both these teams sitting pretty in the playoffs as of right now. They're both 4-2 going into things in the Challenger Premade division, so both these teams should be advancing to playoffs unless things prove otherwise. I'm pretty sure as of right now they're both going to playoffs, but I could be wrong. I should probably go confirm that before I spread false information on the internet, like just one of those internet people. But Keizo's here.
Like a goober.
I appreciate
Like a
you
goober.
as always. Big life changes
Gotcha.
coming your way, so I appreciate you making the time for us.
Of course. Always a pleasure to be here. I love yapping and I love Halo. So, after that DreamHack kick, I was like, all right, I gotta lock in with HRL. Right now, we're with Brojito though at this light side, trying to just grab some more time on the hill for Status Who. We're off to a strong start. I believe Grablift in chat said that they're playing for second. Usually, Grablift is a very good source when it comes to all of that. But right now, it's a 2v2 situation. What else do you see, Shio?
As of right now, we got so much going on here. There's things, this point though has basically just been all Status Who so far, right? I mean, Old Guys, it doesn't look like has even touched this point yet so far. It's the first one on the hill. It's usually a pretty contested hill, and we got absolutely nothing here. This might be a chance though. Old Guys is gonna drop 3 players. Just gonna be QX alive on the other side, and they're finally gonna hop onto it. So you can see time ticking away. It would be really unfortunate for Status Who to lose this hill after getting that close. But looking at the standings right now, we got 3 teams right now at 4-2. One team at 6-0, and then 3-3. So yeah, basically you win this, you are guaranteed playoffs. If you lose this, you might be in a little bit of an awkward spot, honestly. You're going to be in a tie position. There may be a tiebreaker coming your way. So honestly, it would be really awkward because it would be like the winner of this moves in a second. The loser might be out of the playoffs. So this is going to become a do or die.
Yeah, for sure. And I do want to mention this is in our Challenger Premade division. So it's not contenders. It's not our 4th division, but it's our 3rd division. No, these guys aren't super sweats, but they know Halo. They know how to play. Obviously, a lot of people will know Grablift, Brojito, Casual, QX too. So let's see if they're able to do well here. They got the rotate very, very, very well. They executed that perfectly, just not allowing Old Guys to get any time on that P2 right now. They're about to score for 2 hills back to back. C-Plat is a little bit of a money hill. That setup is just so clean, just like that. Old Guys do not grab any time and surrender that second point to Status Who, but the team in red go 4 down.
That's going to be everybody dead on the roster. You want to see Old Guys make this transition into the garage. It's going to be a little bit awkward, though, because the spawns for these players on the side of Status Who are going to be coming up outside of the big door here. So there is going to be a flank coming through. As you can see, the translocator is going to go into effect, but that's still 2 kills going the way. Finally, Grablift is going to find something, but his entire team is falling around him. So I mean, Old Guys right now, this is free time. There is nobody in the hill. Finally, somebody hops in.
Yeah.
But this is just absolutely free. You should be getting this. There should be, this should be an Old Guys hill based on how this has been going, but they're only halfway there, and there's, nobody in the hill again.
Yeah, right now, Anointed Mar gets taken out. 3 down for Old Guys, who had a pretty decent advantage. Grablift with the QT was just being a pest at back B. Brojito now with the shields blinking, regens, and throws the nades at key door. Tries to identify an enemy. Chin, off screen, gets a perfect on I'm Just Casual. Then Dingus goes down. Brojito holding strong here. If they're able to find the headshot, they have the teammate. So even though they drop, they do force Old Guys to a 2v1 situation in favor for Status Who. More time on the hill for QX.
Yeah, I mean, you can see this still going away here, and Old Guys not able to close this one out when they had that opportunity. This hill probably should have been theirs by now if they were on it 100% of the time. Unfortunately, they weren't, and this is giving Status Who a chance back in. They're going to be spawning here in the back of B. That's going to be the translocator player going down as Relieve is going to find 1, and Legend of Chin is going to pick that one up as well. They are going to hop now in towards P3. They should secure this now. It took a little bit longer than it really should have here, but it does look like they're finally going to get it. It's finally going to come through, and we're going to continue to fire away here. As you can see, Brojito up top, trying to lay down the fire at range in that power position up top, overseeing everything, but is getting pushed on all sides. Is going to be forced to back down. Some big kills coming the way from the team, trying to make these things happen. As you can see, they're going to be coming around the back of tower now, and Grablift going to be forced to abandon ship basically right now because the players from the other side are coming in. The Old Guys players are into the hill. Anointed Mar is going to fall along with Legend of Chin. So Dingus on the other side of the map is going to secure this camo, but the rest of the team has lost the control here over on Mud.
Yeah, right now it's just relief, just trying to relieve the pressure from the Nest player. Gravlift takes them out though. Then we switch on to the perspective of Rohito. Chin able to get the slay onto Casual in response. Nice back smack at that top tower. 3 down for Status Who. They do grab some amazing hill time on this P4. 2-1 is the score with 3 minutes on that clock. Relieve once again, just playing their life at this top tower. They see the enemy and are not afraid to peek that. They are Abso, but they are able to get their shields back. It's another scary situation for Status who look to be very aggressive off the spawns, but that coordination maybe just needs a little bit of tweaking and refinement.
Yeah, you can see. Well, I mean, right now, yeah, coming off of spawns, Gravlift is going to be the tip of the spear here, charging forward. There's going to be one player up in top tower. We're going to see if they're going to find that player. There's the back smack. So Gravlift's going to ping off one, find the second, but is going to get absolutely obliterated by those nades that are going to come flying in. It looks like Status Who is in the point here. Anointed Mar is going to be dropping down from above along with Dingus, who's going to have that sniper. The no-scope comes through as a sniper and a BR. Not the usual combination that you see running around the map, that's for sure. But they're just so close to this hill, and the players from Status Who are going to be clutching up. But no, it's actually those clutch kills were not on the point. They were in the middle of the map, and that results in another hill going the way of Old Guys. So we're all tied up 2-2 here as we head to hill number 5, my most hated hill of the map. Just the grenade channel. You spawn up, you throw your grenades, you continue, but Relieve is going to be the last player up here left from the side of Old Guys. So now they may have, you know, a chance here if you're Status Who to get in here. You got all 4 alive, and now it's just going to be a slugfest and a nade fest here. It's just try to survive the nades. Relieve is basically doing his best, jumping up and down trampoline impression here, trying to stay alive. But eventually, Old Guys is going to clear things out, and they're going to be in.
Yeah, with the repost, nice play by QX to be able to stay alive here. He's going to go for the jump up, does not get it, decides to go to top tower, bottom mid, excuse me, after the first attempt, gets the repost jump and the melee for the killing spree. 2 down for Old Guys as Dingus and Anointed Mar are trying to hit the respawn. Relieve gets the trade though at bottom tower, and more hill time for Status Who as they're able to just slay out here, just be a force. I know that I was looking at that scoreboard when Casual was just at 5 kills, and I was like saying like, all right, like it's 2-2, you got some hill time, you're in the lead technically. So it's like if you just find a couple more slays, that can really offset Old Guys. Old Guys doing a great job of just putting the pressure in the slay department. Anointed Mar gets taken out a little bit in no man's land, so a bit of that caster curse juice coming in. But with this active camo, Relieve should be able to at least win the rotation. I know they didn't win that hill, they surrendered it. The score is now 3-2 as Relieve is just popping off, gets the double kill badge, and now Rohito at Nest trying to secure the spawn for Status Who. Just not in A. I feel like the spawning in A from this position is really tricky. So if you can like force a back tower spawn, that'd be great. But Gravlift comes up at that big door. It's going to be a war right now. Please let me know what you see.
I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff going on here. Yeah, Status Who's just trying to secure this here, but Anointed Mars is going to be in the sniper tower trying to hold down these lines of sight, and is going to find Casual. So there's going to be the first pick. They should know there's a player in garage here. Gravlift maybe hasn't made any noise yet, so it's a possibility they don't know that he's there. Rohito is going to be down below trying to stay alive, and you know, there's going to be Gravlift trying to pounce here. He's going to be in on the point contesting things, and is going to have that commando to fire away with in full auto here. But the players around the map are beginning to drop here. It's 2 dead for the side of Old Guys, and it looks like Gravlift is going to get on this point. It looks like they're getting the team support here as well from the garage, so they know all the players from Old Guys are going to be coming in the same direction. That sniper's going to ring out though. That's going to be Dingus, who has that in hand, is able to find the head of Casual, looking for another potential victim. But if you're Old Guys, you gotta go soon here, because that clock is ticking away and you are not on that point to do anything about it.
Yeah, right now I do want to mention though to the people just joining in that this is our Challenger Premade division. Thursday night is all about the pre-made teams, and it's our 3rd division, not our top 2 divisions, not our lowest division, so our 3rd. And just like that, we're name for me. Well, no, I know Chin. I know Relieve. Yeah, I know old guys. So they're a little bit of the adversary. They're trying to be that heel per se. But I've been yapping for long enough. QX is trying to get some shots into the enemy. Gets the melee onto Dingus. 2 down for both teams right now as Grapplet just playing the corner beautifully. Forces 3 down, and just like that, the score is 3-2 with 20 seconds drained off that clock.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, relatively even start. Both teams getting out to probably the start they wanted basically here, you know, 3-2 across the board. It looks like, I do believe somebody on the side of Status who has that camo. I'm not exactly sure where it's gone. Somebody's got it, as that camo is no longer on the ground. So somebody is going to be in possession of this power up here. You're going to see both, a lot of players falling back, trying to regain some shields here before they take these challenges once again. And as they try to get away, sneak away, it's going to be old guys now with a 1-point lead here as we start to kick things off. You can see the nades are going to fly, shots are going to fly. And as of right now, it's just going to be a small lead here for old guys. But, you know, it's beginning to build, right? It's a 3-point lead now, 5-point lead all of a sudden. It's all right. Old guys just doubled Status who in the matter of seconds there. And we have a game for old guys at least.
Yeah, old guys definitely doing a great job of being the adversary to the people that are watching this HRL stream. If you're an old guys fan, let yourself be known. Drop an emote in the chat. If you're here for status who, you might need to status boo old guys. All right, sorry, no more puns. Right now we see a staggered spawns for the team in green. The killing spree from a Legend of Chin. That lead is only 4 now, so status who doing a great job of just hurdling here. Feels like after that first engagement, it was super fast, and then once everybody got the first wipe, they were kind of like a little timid, but old guys just had a little bit more information to work with. Chin gets taken out at the tires, but Mar is there to clean things up, gets a double kill. The lead is back up to 7 with another minute drained off that timer.
Yep, I mean, you can see right now, I mean, the slaying definitely going in favor of old guys. Bit of a surprise after how, you know, relatively even we saw it in that last map. So, you know, I guess with the attention paying a little more to the side of Slayer only here, it looks like old guys, you know, don't have to think about that objective anymore. You just point and shoot, and it seems to be working out pretty well for them. They're up 10 points right now, almost to 20 this early on in the game. It's definitely fast right now. And, you know, Status who basically needs to find a way to stabilize here. You got to slow down, take those challenges as a team right now because, you know, you're bleeding out a lot of deaths right now, and it's not working out. You have to adjust something here for the next little bit. You gotta get that map control that you want. Dingus is just kind of, you know, stuck in the corner here because Casual's just laying down BR fire in his direction. But they're trying to collapse here, and, you know, Casual now gonna be out here, is gonna be facing 2 and needs that team support. So you want to see them move in, try to get there if they can, and there you go. Big kills there, so group kills. This is what you want to see out of the side of Status who. Well, you want to see them win the gunfights, but they have, you know, the lead is beginning to shrink down to 7, so it's a good start.
Yeah, I do want to mention, I know you're a PlayStation kid now on PC, you know, the PC unks, as we see in Nade hit Dingus Rojito with the red gun. These gamer tags are like the most like Diamond 5 gamer tags I've ever seen. Like, they're good, but they're not like, you know, suppressed, falcated, bound, frosty, you know. So it's kind of a nerdy thing
skill levels only off of gamer tags, right? I see your gamer tag and I'm like, that sounds like a contender gamer tag to me. There you go.
The lead is only 3 now for old guys, as Status who, despite the gamer tags, did a decent job of bringing it back. The double kill from a Legend of Chin. I wonder if it's Crimson is able to pop out, make the enemy abso. That camo's up in 5, so we got to keep an eye on that. We got to make sure we know who grabs that power item.
Yep, as we can see things going forward here. I mean, Chin, you know, ever since that killing spree, not much going on since then so far. As you can see, players trying to fall back. You can see them all stuck in the base right now. As you can see, the players trying to just look forward here as of right now. Legend of Chin still continuing to back up. Dingus, though, up to 10 kills, leading the lobby right now. So, you know, somebody is outpacing QX for the time being right now. You want to see the side of a Status who, their Slayers come to life here as they're down 7. It's been a pretty consistent 7 so far. So, you know, overall, they're probably okay with this. But at some point, you're going to have to claw this one back. And, you know, at some point, Status who might just be warming up before they get ready to hit that go button.
Yeah, old guys know how to play ball. They've definitely drilled those slayers in and are cleaning up their kills right there. Noted Mar with the cleanup and the slay at those C steps. 4 down for status 2. Really great coordination from old guys. I must admit, they're looking like the other team in green in the HCS, not the HRL. Someday maybe we'll have them. I'm kidding. But right now, Dingus just trying to get another engagement at that B area. Man, I miss Street Strongholds, but Status 2 are able to get the slay. The difference is now 10, though. So Status 2 are being a menace. They're being pests, but it's just not enough. Gravelift, once again, being a menace at the tires with the BR Season 1 reminders. And just trying to grab more information for the pinch at back A off the planners push. They wipe back A. Now there's enemies at Cafe. Graflift doesn't see him. They're going to get shot in the back here. Relieve gets a slay on to Brojito. Graflift turns around, gets swarmed by 2 enemies. If they're able to get at least one, you know, I'll be a little you'll be happy with that. Teammate comes in, gets the assist and the marker. So the information being distributed makes the enemy Abso with the melee. Anointed Mar is down. Graflift is down. Camo is up. We finally know who has camo. QX. Oh my days, for a second I thought that was the like your teammate trying to double melee you. I was like, what's happening here? But just like that, Brojito takes out Chin. QX trying to just grab a cheeky little back smack onto the spawners in PD. I think they're gonna do it. It's gonna be a little bit of a choke if they don't. They throw the nades, they're gonna be seen and swarmed. But they get away with their life, so it's all good. 41-29 with 5.5 minutes remaining. This might be all she wrote. You never know. The series is still alive. It's only game 2, so we'll be going to that game 3 shortly once this Slayer wraps up. Dingus with the shroud uses it very beautifully. Decides not to reload the bandit like a COD player. Has the red gun. It's out of ammo. Gets the great slay onto the enemy at driveway, and that's why status 2 are losing this. Frankly, old guys are just very what's the word, like energetic per se. That's the word I'm gonna go with. They're very energetic with their strafes right now, and I think it's paying off dividends.
I mean, it's definitely paying off across the board for this team, right? I mean, 47-32, they came in and they decided they're going to slam status 2 back into the ground after that last round. As you know, they're probably not too happy about how that King of the Hill went, and this is their revenge arc. I think that was Dingus' own plasma nade that just nailed him. And he's still going to get a kill out of it to go with it, but that's going to be it. 50 right in. We are in. It's map number 3. We're on board with Dingus to kick things off, and yeah, we are off to the races immediately.
Yeah, the sniper in the hands of Dingus trying to make something work. It takes 2 shots, 3, 4, connects with the 4th one onto the body, gets the assist with the help of the team shot coming through. I believe old guys got that OS, if I'm not mistaken. They should have. They had the opportunity to, but now they go down to status 2 are just trying to make something work. They're a little bit on the back foot as Relief takes control of this 50-yard line. I'm close and open my stream again, but I'm here for the broadcast. I'm just getting a little bit of latency on my end, but let me do that. Shia, what are you seeing?
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, we do have a lot going on here. The snipers are in play, but 3 dead actually on the side of status 2 means that this is a chance for old guys to push up on the map. They were receiving a lot of pressure beforehand so unfortunately that does mean that this round of kills is only going to secure them the map presence that they need, but that is going to give them a chance to push up, to be the aggressors into the base. Relieve is putting fire into basically every player in visible range here. Is going to find a weak Gravlift as well. We'll drop him here. Brojito in the back of the base is just trying to stay alive and play some defense, but that double nade will smoke Relieve out and is going to force him back to the respawn screen. So, you know, Dingus in a good forward position, as is Legend of Chin, to be able to cover him if possible here, but Dingus has fallen, which means old guys is going to have to be forced to retreat, and not much has happened now for them as they're all going to be torn out of the base, and it's now going to be status 2 to take their chance here in the tug of war, as they are going to be the ones on the push-pull. And they're going to be pushing forward here across the map as they're still trying to clear out, I think, a couple players in their base. As Dingus just gets domed by the sniper. Down he goes, and that is going to be a chance now for the side of status 2 to be able to push up.
Yeah, Chin, Abso Ooh, gets to slay the double kill, just not allowing themselves to get hit by any of those bandit shots coming through from Status 2. The OS is neutralized right off the rip. Grab lift turned his back to the enemy because he was trying to look at another one. It's going to be a flagpole. QX has an opportunity. The main slayer for the squad throughout this series. Status 2 should be able to make something happen, but no. Anointed Mar does get taken out. QX here is Abso, but is just swarmed by 3 players. They all know where they are. Brojito is just trying to make something happen, but with 9.5 minutes remaining, looks like Old Guys take the lead in the series. It's tied 1-1, but just for now, this is a good lead, and they get another pull, 3 down for Status 2 for only a hair of a second, so they will be able to stop that. The flag, the red one, is just in no man's land in that pit. Noted Mar trying to play their life. They're seen by several players, 2 players to be more specific. Brojito with the sniper. Come on, Brojito. Give me something memorable that can make the Cheeto highlight reel. Oh, that was a great counter snipe. I know it didn't take out Brojito, but I must tip that from Old Guys to play that corner and natural cover so beautifully. No one went down except I'm just casual. Anointed Mar is trying to be a pest with their life, holding onto it by a thread. Should be able to get a slay. Gets one onto QX. Is just controlling this 50-yard line. I know there's a lot of time left, but Old Guys looking like they watched their ACS and know what they got to do. They just got to slay, 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 and then one more time, slay, and then you can grab the flag. They have it in the bottom mid. OS is up. Let's see who grabs it. Mar. Ooh, that's a cheeky little slay as that flag gets touched once again. Oh no, it got returned. My bad. That OS is up. Brojito is here. 2v2 for another split second. And QX. Oh, that's the second time that OS has been drained out of nowhere.
I mean, it's just, back to back. He literally just put it into his chest and then just got drilled in the back with a back smack and goes down for it. Relief is going to find a kill as well. Legend of Jin currently leading the lobby as well at 13 kills by themselves. So doing a fantastic job so far. Basically is more than any 2 players on the side of Status who combined so far. So Old Guys continuing this run in the slaying department here. The Slayer worked out pretty well in their favor, and they are continuing that as they charge forward here to continue to try to take their shots. You can see that the guns of Old Guys have come alive. I guess map 1 was just a warm-up or something, because they have sorted things out. They are on their way forward. They are killing everyone in their path right now, and they have a 1 flag advantage right now. There's still 7 minutes to go, so still a good amount of time here as the flags are going to get tossed off the stands here. As you can see, Relief is just going to go down. It's all going to be up on a Dingus. Anointed Mars is going to come off. Dingus in the middle of the map is going to find Brujito. That's a huge kill. Is going to try to get this return as well. It's going to be forced off by the nade, but should get that back. So 1 flag back. Status whose flag, though, still out on the board and has been picked up, and it's slammed home.
Wow.
So just like that, Old Guys will go 4 dead. Counter cap potential here, but that is a big swing right now for the side of Old Guys.
Yeah, if they hit that curb slide beautifully, I'm just casual, would have been able to glide through with a little bit more ease, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. 2-1 in favor for Old Guys. Or Status who are trying to fight back after surrendering those 2 caps to Old Guys. Right now, with 6 minutes remaining, casual playing their life, doesn't land the nade, but just taken out. I was gonna say being a pest at that bottom mid. I love saying being a pest. I feel like it's just a definition, or it's just my favorite call out to say when casting when someone's not getting average, but I thought it and I jinxed them. The nice body shot onto the enemy. Old Guys, though, are coming up off the respawn, so if Status 2 are able to get 1 or 2 slay, never mind. Dingus, my guy. Oh, disgusting. Give him the over. He won't get the over, but he does get that flag moving with the sniper. 3 down. Status who are coming up off the respawn. Man, what a snipe. Oh, chef's kiss right there.
Oh, he missed one.
Oh, that would have been...
Watch, it's over.
It's over. I don't know if you saw the video of Penguin playing squad battles on Twitter. Homie just picked up the sniper and got it killed Kilimanjaro, I believed, and it was insane. But as I say that, Dingus summoning his inner SSG Penguin. A, push C when you can. I think it's really beneficial. Of course, I feel like you ideally want to spawn in red pipes. Right now, Dingus with that active camo, getting the shots onto Brojito, does not connect for the final one, but makes him abso. Is confident enough to start chasing that through the jump on the chip. Just like that, they wipe him. Dingus now with that shock rifle should make some plays here, and I'm wondering where Status 2 are going to spawn. They should come up on C unless they just throw off those spawns. Yep, Brojito is up. Thank you for switching to that. And just like that, old guys will start to score, but not for long. And Status 2 take a footstep onto A and just stop a couple seconds from being ticked. Score is now 10. Counting to 0 as Brojito is trying to anchor spawns. 3 down for old guys. Things are going to start to get dicey here.
We'll see definitely as things are going to continue forward. The smoke shroud will go out, but C does look like it's being flipped over to old guys here, so they should actually doesn't finish. Finally will go through, so there you go. Old guys again securing points. Status who looking for their first set of points so far in this series right now, or in the map. They're finally going to pick it up. It's gonna be 19 though, and you know there's presence across the map. They got 3 down on the side of old guys. You got players on B, you got players on C. Trip cap coming in for Status 2 to establish some really nice control here that we haven't really seen in the last 2 maps. So glad to see that they've arrived. They're here to make things happen. It's Legend of Chin. That's gonna be a tough gunfight there. As you can see, QX is gonna fall back down below, but doing a fantastic job so far. But will get taken out there. You know, they're going to continue on forward. But old guys, you know, lost some control across the map. Looks like they're trying to get it all back here. And again, it's going to be old guys scoring points here.
Yeah, Status 2. Frankly, I hate to bash them because genuinely I like them. They're really cool lads in the HRL. But Casual and Brojito had a tough game 1 and game 2. So even though they took that game 1, it just wasn't the best in the overarching story of the series. Casual playing very well. I know that I'm kind of blasting them on the stream while they're just staying alive here. So that's why I mentioned that I really like them. If they're able to find their slays, I know that's a trade, but if they're able to find those slays, that duo, I think could really pivot the momentum for Status 2. They can, even if they don't find those kills, just be smart with your rotations. Make the enemy abso, take control of the points that are available, and just see what you can do. Strongholds isn't that much of a Slayer dependent game mode. You can sometimes go double negative and still win it, but old guys right now are able to stay a little bit more consistent in their KDAs, and I think that's the recipe for success that they're having right now as they take the lead by about 30 seconds or so. 3 down for Status 2, so they'll be right on top of those spawns to put pressure onto the enemy in red. Old guys looking good, making me eat my words a little bit. I was hoping Status 2 would pull the W, if I can be a little bit biased, just because I know them and I know their community integration in the larger HCS scene. But old guys, you know, saying queso, we're gonna prove you wrong today. I'm sorry, buddy. You're not gonna get a Mariners win or a Status 2 win, and I'll just accept it. Relive, just living at that. Is that a needler? Am I tripping? Was that a needler? Yeah, that was a needler. I'm just tripping. Shio, what are you seeing? What are you thinking? QX trying to stay alive, but yeah, like I said, what are you seeing? What are you thinking?
I mean, so far it's been pretty good control just across the map, right? By the side of old guys, they've been able to maintain it. They're over 100 points now as well, so that's a big lead that they've been amassing here. You know, the kills going their way as well. It's honestly not the most highest kill game you'd expect by this point in the game, right? We're 4 minutes in. You would have thought that people would be in double digits by now. It just hasn't happened yet, which is, you know, a little bit of a surprise. I won't lie. I was definitely expecting, you know, a few more kills by now. But it hasn't happened yet. So you know that these teams are playing careful. They're playing a little more cautious around the map. Just trying to do what they can to be spread out, making sure that they're playing their spawns, doing what they can. But old guys are just rotating a little bit better here. They're going to be here back C. QX is going to pick up that kill, but the problem is that look where Status Who is. They are so spread out across the map, right? They are everywhere. They're finally going to hop on towards C, but they are being trip capped at the moment. You can see old guys, you know, trying to push this one forward, and they're going for B. They don't have any kills yet, though, really, on the map to kind of cause that opening. They're going to lose that player there. That plasma is unfortunately just going to bounce right off the pillar. But again, yeah, you got Gravlift on towards B, trying to just stay alive and won't be able to do so, will go down. And yeah, you know, old guys just, you know, squeezing basically Status Who out of this map. And Status Who's not really been able to recover from, you know, going down early, and they've been struggling a little bit since.
Yeah, great points being made as old guys are able to take the lead by over 100 points. They're looking like they're gonna make their wives proud and take this series in 3-1 fashion. Brojito just playing that shroud screen beautifully, able to get away at the top A area, and will control the map once again with the BC hold. A is in flux. Shout out to you for giving me that word to use a couple of streams back. But all jokes aside, I know I've been yapping a little bit. I do want to tell this little story. I know it's a little bit of self-glaze. Brojito doing a great job of playing their life right there. They will not get taken out until I literally open my mouth to say they will not, but then they do. But I saw a lot of names in the HRL that play at this level at DreamHack competing, and out of all of them, I did pretty good. I did pretty good. So that was a really good feeling, saying, you know, Queso still got it. Might have to make the free agent Twitter post for the HRL next season. This is making me hungry for some Halo action. As I'm yapping away, the score still grows for old guys. Status Who are just trying to fight back. They are being a pest. They're just swarming the enemy. Brojito with the shock. They should be able to find 1 or 2 more slays here as they take B. Shio, what are you thinking?
I mean, right now, you're looking, if you're Status, you've got control of 2 points to start to mount this comeback, but you're down 100 points right now. You got to hold on to this and see. Not exactly the best position right now because, you know, they got nobody near it. You can see these players from the side of old guys are going across. Relieve is going to find that. They are going to pick up A. They're going to trade C in the process here. So they are going to be losing that one as of right now. But you know that they're trying to just maintain the control on the map where they can. They're doing a good job of, you know, spreading out the resources where they can. They're going to bring 2 players down as well. So, you know, they're holding on to these leads, holding on to these positions. This is what you want to see out of them for sure. So this is the, you know, mid-game adjustments that you want to see out of this team right now. So they're doing a good job on that front. As they're going to back up here and try to stay alive here. As you can see, QX is going to find more kills again. And there you go, trip cap again. And Status Who might have found a way to fight their way back into this game.
Yeah, Casual with 9 assists here, doing a great job of doing exactly what I wanted them to do. Even though you may not go positive, you land your 10th assist there. Now 8 kills, so you're doing a great job of playing around your team. You have the triple cap now. Focus on that objective. Force the situations that you believe you can win as a collective unit, and it will be sunshine and rainbows as they're only down by 5 here. Now they do take the lead. The strongholds will keep counting even though old guys are on C. Casual proving that he's not just casual, grabs that active camo, slams it into his chest, and is just going to control Whirlpool. Status Who with the light little setup, not the most standard setup you see on strongholds, but it's good enough. You have players on B and C, and I like that play out of Casual, saying, hey, let's let them have A. I'll push them when they have 0 cover to go back to. Gets another assist. Oh, doesn't get the assist, but gets the shots into the enemy. Does get taken out, but just like that, Status Who will hit the 200-point mark. They do go 3 down for another second or so. All guys will be able to take control once again. Will Status Who break this to force us to a game 5?
It'll be very possible here. We're going to see as they're trying to come through at the moment. As you can see, it's going to be 2. It's going to be A and B held right now. And A hold looking pretty strong right now out of these guys. You see Brojito trying to be a distraction, trying to, you know, attract the attention and be like, hello, I am still here. You know, look in my direction. I mean, not really, you know, succeeding the most at the moment, but he's doing a pretty good job of at least attracting some form of attention there towards his side of the map. As you can see, there's going to be some exchanges, and Status Who is all of a sudden going to be here with that point. They're going to be set. And it's going to be 2:15 and counting. So, you know, on their way to a map 5, they're going to have to hold this A door, though. Brojito, about to be in a potential world of hurt here, is going to have some team support. It's going to be forced to fall back, but they got to hold on to that. But they are losing B in the process as well. 1 for 1 on either side here as they continue to fight their way in. And it's going to be BC now. So 4 dead, though, from old guys means Status Who potential to here to overextend and get these points.
Yeah, this slay, that 1v1 was so crucial in this map. Unfortunately, Status who weren't able to connect, but that point was looked at by Brohito, who unfortunately once again wasn't able to do much. Man, Status who though played the objective beautifully. They captured B, forced the A capture out of old guys, 3v3. So this is a decent situation for the team in red to come back here. Old guys are a force to be reckoned with. They are just holding strong. Dingus with the double kill, forcing 3 down for Status who. That's a team wipe. I'm just casuals gonna come up at the blue pipes. Super unfortunate as that triple cap is counting. And wow, old guys, I said I was going to be close, and I thought old guys were going to take it. So fingers crossed I'm right, but also praying for a game 5 here with that back smack and that battle. A double kill by Mar should be enough to ice this game up. Brohito should be able to get a spawn at A, though, so they might need to get a couple more slays if you're on the side of Status, of old guys, excuse me. Status who just need to stay alive here, not drop. Chin gets the secure, even though they die. Mar is able to just pop off there somehow, some way. Status who are able to get one more capture and control of this recharge map. Let's see if they're able to close it out, or old guys will be able to take this BC hold and just finish things off, finish them. But no, Status who keep fighting. QX doing the Lord's work at bottom elevator, going with the Lord's will, playing very disciplined right now, just keeping the setup that they have. It's that A-B cross shot positioning from Statusu that's going to allow them to win this game. But old guys break through, and just like that, they only need 3, 2, 1, and the series is over. Old guys